Today, I'd like to talk about the British magazine review of Toyota's first mass-produced EV, the bZ4X. Toyota's bZ4X EV SUV is being recognized in the UK as a solid family SUV. Some have commented that Toyota, a latecomer to the EV market, wanted something more drastic, but the car has been well received as a reliable and trustworthy vehicle, typical of Toyota, which steadily adheres to its announced performance. Auto Express magazine, which has test-driven the bZ4X, says, a solid electric SUV that boasts a probably achievable nominal range and a relaxing, refined driving experience. According to Toyota, all bZ4X models have a range of over 280 miles. The bZ4X is based on the new ETNGA platform and has a large 71.4 kilowatts battery under the floor. Detailed specifications show that it supports 150 kilowatts fast charging and can recover up to 80% in 30 minutes. While the numbers are not particularly noteworthy when compared to existing EVs from various companies, the magazine noted, still, this is a good thing. Because Toyota has always been more sure to deliver the numbers it announces than to offer glowing specs that are unattainable. The magazine also praised Toyota's honest approach to development. Car Magazine in the UK felt the same way. Toyota's first EV is a solid product with virtually no flaws. It's a perfect example of Toyota's time-tested, well-thought-out multi-powertrain strategy. It's a perfect example of Toyota's time-tested multi-powertrain strategy, but, in a rapidly changing EV market, it may be a bit conservative and old-fashioned. This is a perfect example of Toyota's time-tested, well-thought-out, multi-powertrain strategy. Although a late starter, the charging performance, which doesn't support 200 kilowatts, remained unsatisfactory, and the cruising range was also rated as practical, but not astonishingly so. In the highly competitive EV market, the success of the bZ4X depends on Toyota's Kaizen and its ability to attract existing customers and 4WD users. Regarding the driving characteristics of the bZ4X, it can be said that it's an SUV that is more focused on comfort than speed. Auto Express magazine noted that while it didn't feel particularly fast compared to other AWD SUVs, it had adequate acceleration on the street and highway. On the other hand, he commented that the driving experience is incredibly smooth and has the elegance of a Lexus despite being a mainstream product. With 20-inch alloy wheels and a multi-link high-performance rear suspension, the bZ4X runs sweet on Spain's damaged pavement and off-road gravel roads, and absorbs unevenness well. The view of What Car magazine in the UK is somewhat different, and when they test-drove the 20-inch model, they found that it picked up bumps on the road surface easily. The entry-level grade wears 18-inch wheels, and we believe that the small-diameter wheels here will improve this situation. Like Auto Express magazine, the magazine also seems to be satisfied with the effectiveness of the suspension. They also noted that the 0 to 100 km acceleration of 6.9 seconds, AWD, was adequate, and although not as fast as the Tesla Model Y long range, it felt exhilarating enough from the moment you start. bZ stands for Beyond Zero, and is a series that strongly emphasizes our commitment to the environment. The 4 and X stand for size and model, and Toyota has announced plans to launch a total of 7 types of the bZ series in sequence by 2025. At least in the UK for bZ4X, the emphasis is on offering it on a lease agreement. The lease contract for the Quinto One is a 3-year contract with an initial cost of £3,662 plus £611 per month. It appears to come with benefits such as free inspections and roadside assistance. In Japan as well, it's likely that the product won't be sold to individuals for the time being, but will be offered mainly through subscriptions and lease sales. Toyota explains that the reason for this is a measure to reduce concerns about battery degradation, but the true cause is unknown.